So now what we need to do is update our single variation price. So in this case, we have multiple variations, but now we need to actually do it for the products that have a single variation, or actually no variation, just one item or one item type. So in this one, let's go ahead and do that. Right now we have $199.99 for headphones, and that very well might be the price, but we don't want it to be set the same way as, or we want it to look exactly like our other one. So let's go ahead and do that. And to do it, we are going to put our item price inside of this variation count now. And then I'm going to add an else clause in here. And we're going to put the price again. But this time, instead of object price for the variation set, or for either one for that matter, we are going to be using the first in the variation. So to do this, we'll do object.variation set.first, and then we'll do price. So that is going to get the very first variation price, and we're going to also paste that down below as well. So if I refresh in here, it's going to be the exact same price, but that is actually not what we want to see. What we do want to see is we want to see if there's a sale price, then we're going to show a few things. So I'm just going to separate some information here a little bit. So if there is a sale price, then we want to show the sale price. And then if there's not a sale price, we just want to show the first price. And that will close off the if statement. So if we go back in here, and that should say just end if. There we go. Go back in here, it's still showing this. So let's actually go in and update this. So we'll go to inventory. And we're going to change this price to having a sale price of $159.99 and hit update. And we'll go back into our headphones, and now we see those two prices. So we want to look exactly like we did with our actual jQuery set here. So now what I'm going to do is actually update and create a class specifically for this. So this small class, so we can change the CSS at any time and it will always look the same. So I'm just going to add a class item here of say our OG price, so original price. So that's actually going to be the name of the class that we'll use. So now down in our new price here, new sale price, we'll do small class equals to OG price. So it's exactly like the other one. And now that we have this class here, we want to copy the styling, the inline styling that we did before, cut that stuff out, get rid of that style tag, and then go into our CSS, which is static in pro, our static CSS, and then custom.css. And we'll just add .og price and paste this in here. So we actually want to change this to being better aligned with CSS, so we'll use it as a dash. So OG price is now what it's going to be called. So going back into our product, we're going to do OG-price and OG-price here. All right, so we save that, save our custom CSS, do python manage.py, collect static, and we'll say yes, and then python manage.py, run server. We did that because we made changes to the CSS. Now if we refresh in here, we're now seeing the original price showing up as before, and this one is showing original price too. So we actually don't need to write in original price if it's red and it's crossed through. Most people I think would fully understand that. So back into our product detail, we'll get rid of that original price part and save it, and then we'll go into MP3 player and we see now that we have that original price. Here's one that we've got an issue with, so we'll have to check on that, as well as water bottle and headphones. So iPhone cover doesn't actually have a variance price because of how we have it set up. So let's go into inventory, and you notice that it says nothing for inventory, because when we created the iPhone cover, it actually didn't create that original one. So if we go into products, if we go, let's actually look at the models first. So we've got our product here, and then we have our variation, and this post save is how the variation was created in the first place. Now, future products, if we add future products, this default variation is going to be there no matter what. So let's go into water bottle and just hit save, and then iPhone cover, hit save, and that should actually cover that problem. So we go back into products, and we go into water bottle. Now it's showing that price, and then if we go into inventory, we now see that we can add a sale price, let's say $29.99, update, water bottle, there we go. So now it's actually starting to look pretty good. All right, so that's updating our prices with just one variant. If there are no variants, you could have an if statement in here saying no variants, just use the original price. But the way our cart's going to work is actually going to add the variants. That's what we're going to be adding is the variant options, not anything else. So that's really important here is we want to make sure that we do have variants all the time, some sort of variation of that product, and that's what we'll be adding to the cart. All right, so if you have any questions on this, let us know. Otherwise, let's keep going.